Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, I'm here with your daily guidance, Divine Feminine. We got cut off yesterday during your part of the reading. Okay, so we're going to start first with you today. Let's see what card wants to come out for you. This one here. Okay, the Star energy. That's a beautiful energy. I was actually just picking up on all the colours. It kind of took me to the images of like a kaleidoscope of colours. Okay. This was a little bit like blurry. And so was here. Okay. Let's have a look at this. You have, I don't know what to call them. I was going to call them jugs. You have 2 jugs. Okay, you look quite toned. I say you look toned, but it's like I can really see your ribs. Okay. Made from Adam. I'm just having a look at what I'm drawn to, really. Just the magic that's flowing from these jugs. The Star energy. Really nice energy here. It's like you're kneeling down in the waters. There's this energy of Isis and Osiris when she actually brought him back to life. It's like I can see your ribs, and I was taken to Eve being made from Adam's rib. I feel you're doing some magic here in the waters. I've just noticed your headpiece as well. So you're focusing on your intention. Okay, let's have a look. Something about your reflection here as well. Zana, now this is where we got cut off yesterday. You are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. Now it cut out when it said that your possessions, your vehicles, your home, it's all protected, and it was just like cut out, and that was all you needed to know. It feels the energy of it's safe to manifest now, and I feel because you're in a safe and secure position, when you're feeling safe and secure within and you're not worrying about how you're going to survive because you're just divinely following divine guidance, signs, symbols, synchronizations. It's like the magic. You will see reflected back to you what you are within. And what you are within is home. It's like you're the home star. Okay, Zana. No matter what has happened in your past, your present and future are now safely protected by angels. I am helping you to heal the past upsets or trauma. I am helping to heal your heart of worry or fear. I am here to help you release any self-sabotaging thoughts or behaviour. I am here, in other words, to help you enjoy a renewed sense of safety and peace of mind. The other angels and I stand guard around you, your home, your family, your vehicles and your workplace. You can rest assured that no lower energies can permeate our protective field. We only allow the energy of love to enter wherever you or your loved ones reside. All expressions of fear are transmuted back to the field of illusions from whence they came. God and the angels ask that you relax and enjoy yourself, for your happiness brings a smile to heaven. Okay, let's go back to this part here. You can rest assured that no lower energies can permeate our protective field. We only allow the energy of love to enter wherever you or your loved one resides. Your loved ones reside. So, I want to say that your masculine is also protected. Okay. I do have the angel prayers today as an addition. as I was drinking from this teacup, it took me to, we're in the army now. Whoa, whoa, we're in the army now. Status quo. Let's have a look. Well, we are protected from war. Okay. There's this energy, because you're the home star, that you may be drawing your loved ones closer to you because they feel safe. And that's because you feel safe within. Let's have a look at an angel prayer for you, Divine Feminine. You have inner power, the Divine Father. Inner power, the Divine Father. And I'm taken to the power that you have within you. It's like Adam was made by God, and you were made from Adam, and he is God. He was made from godlike energy. Anyway, let's have a look at this. Inner power, the Divine Father. Divine Father, thank you for co-creating my world with me. Well, it's like because he's part of you. You are blessed to receive the support of the Universal Father today. You have the power within you to create your world, and you are being encouraged to see that this power is only in place when you are coming from a space of love. Release any toxic feelings and feel blessed, knowing God is with you today. You are so powerful when you share your love with the world. The expanded interpretation. You are being encouraged by God and his angels to be a powerful leader of love. There are two ways of accepting power. You can use it to instill fear and overpower others, or you can use it to guide and empower yourself and others. Lead by example and be the powerful, loving leader you desire to see in the world. You are powerful and filled with love. Shiva, however you pronounce it. Shiva is the Hindu god of strength and power. He is the ultimate father figure and is known for his leadership and fiery energy. He is known as the Destroyer and the Cosmic Dancer, but it is important to say that he is another expression of love. When called upon, he does destroy the negative energy of our lives, but he can lighten up our world like the sun. In this deck, we have focused on him as the Divine Father, as he gives us support and strength as a representation of our Father in heaven, God. It's very interesting. Divine Feminine, let me get you a Mother Mary oracle. In my head, I'm singing a song. I don't really know the words, but I know this part. Slave to the vibe. Slave to the vibe. Slave to the vibe. That's all that's coming through. I'll attach the song in the description box because I want to know what the words say. Our Lady of Radiant Grace. Pouring from you. Well, you're pouring it into the sacred waters. Our Lady of Radiant Grace. Amazing grace. 33. That's Christ consciousness number 33. All the threes. 33. The descent of my grace changes everything. Your body, your mind and your soul are brought to life in new ways, and freedom opens up to you. Can you release your familiarity with and attachment to old ways of being? Can you release your expectation of enslavement and control? Slave to the vibe. You are my child. When you place your trust in me, I allow no one to harm you, no thing to confine your spirit. You are free to live wildly and expansively. There shall be no prison for your soul, beloved of mine. Your soul shall be in love with the earth and fly free. Like an animal that has been wounded and must learn to release aggression and distrust in order to know love and tenderness, we too must learn how to trust again and again. The nature of modern culture is that it tries to kill the soul and break the spirit. We are pushed and prodded into fitting into stereotypes, humbled into believing we are not enough just as we are, and manipulated into believing we must buy our way into status in order to have worth. The body is humiliated by comparisons and judgments, and the spirit is divided by beliefs that if you cannot see or touch it physically, then it isn't real. You aren't in the real world if you believe in spiritual matters, and you are delusional and naive if you aim to live from love rather than from scarcity, power games and fear. This is part of the test of being human. We were born to rise above these humiliations and disparagements, to become stronger than them, wiser than them. In doing so, we help liberate others as well, showing the way, a more authentic and healing way to live. We were born not to fear our bodies and deny our spirits, but to love the earth and fly with the wings of the Holy Mother's grace. Even with powerful and marvellous wings upon our back and the perfect current in the air through which to soar into freedom and exhilaration, if we do not trust enough to leap, all that comes to nothing. To live into our divine destiny, which is so much nobler, more compassionate, kind, emotionally rich, creative and rebellious than modern culture would have us believe, we need to trust. We need to trust that we are enough and that we are worthy of receiving. This is not some misplaced sense of entitlement or belief that the world owes us, or that the suffering of others only matters, if at all, when we have our own needs met. The spiritual grace of the Holy Mother does not revolve around immature tantrums or thwarted egos. The ability to receive what this oracle speaks of requires a genuine, heart-centered realization that the divine lives and breathes as us, and wants to come into full expression through all that we are, unique talents and quirky visions included. For this trust to manifest, and for us to be freed from self-imposed prisons that would lock us into fearful doubt and confusion, we need the radiant grace of Our Lady. That radiant grace is sunlight cutting through cloud and illuminating the earth in golden light. That grace is a joyful gasp that erupts from your lips when you witness a spontaneous, beautiful moment in the natural world. That is the grace that lifts us. We see that the door on the cage we once believed ourselves to be locked within is actually not locked at all. That grace is the chapel we need to kick the door open and dare to step outside. It is the Divine Mother standing on the other side of the unlocked cage door that we have just kicked open, beckoning us to join her. She stands there in a lush field of wild flowers, hair blowing in the wind, calling to us. She says, "Come here, beloved of mine, step into this wild world with me. We have so much to share together and with the rest of the world. Let's go rattle some cages. Freedom awaits all of my children." This oracle comes to you at a time when, whether you are conscious of it or not, a greater spiritual embodiment is upon you. This will take great courage to accept. You will not necessarily feel in control or understand some of the changes in relationships and life circumstances that happen as a result of this greater divine presence manifesting within your being. These changes are manifesting through the Mother's grace to allow for you to be free. Remember that freedom does not mean being alone. Freedom comes with a sense of living your destiny without obstruction. That will include having deep and connected relationships that feed and nourish the soul. Allow the Mother to flow into your heart and be with you as you trust in what is unfolding now through her radiant grace. There you go, Divine Feminine. Okay, Divine Masculine. Where are the tarot cards? It's Friday. Shall we thank the Lord? Let's thank God that it's Friday. Let's see what your energy is today. I feel like you need to take a deep breath. My heart was starting to beat really fast at the end of that message from the Mother Mary. Okay, let's have a card. Divine Masculine, you have the Six of Cups. I feel like you're feeling the Divine Feminine's lightheartedness. There's a playful energy that's coming over you. It's like you know she's free. Are you free, Divine Masculine? Are you free to do what you want any old time? There's a childlike wonder here. Look at this worn out teddy here. This rabbit. It's like these teddies are wanting to have some fun as well. Okay. You've just got to jump on that horse, look. Beautiful energy. Should we see what this card says in the book? The Six of Cups. Some of the cups before us are seen clearly. Others fade into the background like sweet childhood memories of simpler times and soft furry friends. A captured, idealistic moment silhouetted against a warm evening sun. That's like out in nature. I feel this could be like a walk at dusk. A walk at dusk. From dusk till dawn, the vampires come out. Let's have a look at some a message from some daily guidance. I was going to say a message from your angels. Archangel Michael, now you had him yesterday, so he's not going anywhere. I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. And I feel your purpose is to have fun. Let's read this. Archangel Michael. I have come to you because you asked God for safety and protection, and because you asked about your life purpose. Since you are a light worker, I am overseeing the fruition of your divine life purpose. You have been a light worker for a long time, and you have felt different from others, isolated at times. Be assured that you have never been alone, and that you never will be alone. When you feel pushed to make a change at work or at home, that may be my influence, encouraging you to make your life's purpose a high priority. I can rearrange your schedule and support you in other ways to make your path smooth and harmonious. Simply ask me, and it is done. I will also help you feel safe and comfortable during your life changes. Wow, the power of the home star. That's what was coming through. Let's get you an angel prayer, Divine Masculine. Speak your truth, Divine Masculine. Archangel Gabriel. Thank you, Gabriel, for helping me to speak with integrity. Just interest. I'm taken to like kind of closing the gap with the Divine Feminine. Speak your truth, Archangel Gabriel. The angels around you at this time are encouraging you to speak your truth. It has reached a point in your life where you must be honest with yourself and all those around you. If you're holding anything in or feel you need to share something with those who matter most to you, then do so. As you share your truth, you will create an openness in your heart that will enable you to receive extra support and guidance from the angels in heaven. The expanded interpretation. If you're constantly saying yes when you really want to say no, or someone around you is making you feel that you're losing all sense of yourself, now's the time to speak up. The angels are encouraging you to be honest about what you want. You may be telling yourself you don't want a specific situation in your life, but it's time to be real. What do you want? Whatever your truth, Archangel Gabriel is encouraging you to speak up now. Now, I felt this strong connection with the Divine Feminine here. The Divine Masculine, being around the Divine Feminine's presence, let's just say that, is making him feel like he's losing all sense of himself. And it's time to actually speak up and say that. Speak to the Divine Feminine. It's really about, what have you gone through? What are you experiencing, Divine Masculine? Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel's name means God's strength, and she is the angel of mothers and of communication, the ultimate nurturing angel who can help us feel safe and supported in emotional situations, especially if they have anything to do with integrity or truthfulness. Gabriel surrounds all those who call on her in a pink and white nurturing light, and she holds us like a mother. Allow her into your life so you can speak honestly with a light of integrity in your heart. And all this just keeps bringing me back to, it's time to speak openly and honestly with the Divine Feminine and be healed by her response. Okay, Divine Masculine, let's leave it with a message from the Mother Mary. We've got the card. We've got the card. And I felt like you were saying, well, what's on the card? It's like, I can't see it, but I can see one card that's in front of me. Now, this is something that I wrote down years ago now. So over 3 years, I would say. And I wrote it down as a manifestation. A point of focus for manifestation. So I'll show you what's on the card. I'll show you what's on the card. Ask and it shall be given you. Seek and you shall find. Knock and it shall be opened unto you. That's what's on the card. And it's just resting here. Okay. What is this card? Our Lady of Charity. Now, interesting enough, Divine Feminine, when I was doing your reading yesterday, I know this is a Divine Masculine's, but don't worry about that. I know you're watching. So, after the video cut out at Zana, I had pulled a Lover's Oracle, a Mother Mary message. I think they were the only two I pulled afterwards. Anyway, and I thought the camera was still rolling. And then it cut out halfway. Well, I just started the beginning of the Mother Mary message, which was this card, Our Lady of Charity. And then the camera cut out. But when I watched back, it had cut out quite a bit before. I know, but it was still rolling. Card number 44. It's the last card in this deck. Let's just read this this message, because this is meant to be for the Divine Masculine. But I just wanted to make mention if that's what you had yesterday, Divine Feminine. I feel it comes in with this, look. I call upon my strongest children to aid those in need. I will empower your purpose and act through you. My powers are vast enough to keep you safe and protected, no matter where you may be. Fear not and maintain your focus on me. I shall guide you, my beloved. Being a healer is not always a professional choice. Sometimes we are simply healers in how we are in the world, and sometimes those with a particular ability to love the Divine Mother are asked by her to be present in particular environments in need of healing. Those environments are often the darkest ones that are most in need of her light. They may be toxic office environments or judgmental families trapped in fear and shame, or the environment may be a relationship with a person that is in need of love and affection. Far from becoming a martyr or victim, a healer, even if one doesn't know one is a healer in that situation at first, will benefit from allowing the mother to work through him or her in these circumstances. The benefits might be material support or opportunities to learn or experience something new, but they will always include spiritual development. We may have to learn how to stay focused on the love of the Holy Mother when all around us seems crazy with fear. We may have to learn how to love ourselves and not take another's difficulty with love personally. We might have to learn how to see that another's judgments have everything to do with them and not necessarily anything to do with us at all. We might learn strength, compassion, incredible tolerance and great trust in such situations. When the time comes for us to leave those situations behind, we might also be ready to move into new situations that are more supportive of us, which we can consider a thank you gift from Our Lady of Charity. She does not only ask her children to provide charity according to their capacity, but also dispenses it freely upon those who pray to her. Our Lady of Charity provides spiritual protection to those who seek to serve others. She is a graceful protector and powerful divine channel for miracles. It is said in the stories of Our Lady of Charity that 3 men in a boat became trapped in a violent storm and prayed to the Divine Mother Mary for her help. The sky suddenly cleared and became golden and peaceful, and upon the sea a small statue of the Mother Mary was found, miraculously remaining dry, even though floating on the ocean. This story speaks of her grace, her power to respond so helpfully when we pray to her for protection and assistance with sincere trust. This story also hints at a mystical protective power of the Holy Mother. In her grace, when you are entrusted with an act of charity, no matter what surrounds you, be it evil or despair, negativity or fear, if you focus on prayer to her, you shall remain unharmed, dry, even in the ocean. This mystical power is also helpful for those of us who want to see the truth that has been hiding behind an illusion. Let me just stop here and let's just point out this mystical power that I felt what she was pouring into the waters here, the Divine Feminine. This mystical power is also helpful for those of us who want to see the truth that has been hiding behind an illusion. It might be the lies or deception of another or a corporation that we want to have unveiled so that healing can occur. In this case, pray to Our Lady of Charity for her assistance, as her power is far greater than any illusion or deception. Perhaps we are craving the spiritual truth in a situation that doesn't sit well with us, that feels hidden. Or perhaps we want to see the reality of a situation instead of viewing it through the eyes of our own ego. The Divine Mother, who remains dry in the ocean of illusion, can help us see beyond the surface of a situation and understand its purpose, and to empower others to do the same. In this, Our Lady of Charity leads us towards enlightenment, so that we can help the human race live more lovingly upon the earth with reverence and respect. Our Lady of Charity also comes with a message. If you are interested in a profession of healing or spiritual guidance or teaching in some way, pray to her to help you find the path forward, and do not worry about how it will come to pass. Put your faith in her power, and all shall unfold perfectly. She lovingly accepts all offers to help others, and will empower you appropriately to do so. Pray and trust now. If you yourself are in need of help, or perhaps a loved one is, then pray to her for the grace of her charity, that which is given spontaneously out of love, with no thought of checks and balances. This is her miraculous grace. Wow. This reading's just totally talking about the miraculous grace of the Divine Feminine. So there you have it. Now you know. I will catch up with you guys soon. Until then, take care. Have a fantastic day. Much love. Bye for now.